Welcome to the new segment I'm trying to call. I don't honestly have a name for it yet. I'm going to just call it the MIDI Spotlight this episode. Now, I'm going to name 3 players who have really been impressing me so far through the first 2 or 3 NBA games. Now, I'm probably going to do this once or maybe twice a week if I have the time. Realistically, we'll see how that goes, and I'm going to jump right into it. If I don't cover one of your favorite players on your favorite team who's been, jumping off the stat board, let me know. I'll probably, I probably thought of it, but saving it for a better sample size. All right, now to start off this list. All right, now to start off this list, I'm going to have to start with Aaron Gordon. Now, in one game, he kind of has a lower sample size than some other people. But that 50-point game, I think, really shows what his goal is this year. And I think it proves that he is the perfect connector piece. Now, going for 10 threes in a game is absurd. I'm not expecting him to keep up with that. But I think that him shooting a little more threes really opened up the court for them. I think Jamal Murray played not so good. You can look at his stats, tell me what you think, watch the game, tell me what you think. I think that he is really going to be the main X factor for this team. Now, I like some of the roster moves that they made, but ultimately, for any of those pieces to work, Aaron Gordon needs to keep playing like this. Now, realistically, do I think that he can keep this up? No, I don't think that he's going to score 50 points per game. But if he can stay at 20 points per game, he played amazing last season. I think that this team's going to be very good with him on it. Now, number 2 on the spotlight, I'm going to push this spotlight onto Jonathan Kuminga. Honestly, I haven't been the biggest fan of Kuminga. I kind of made a little bit of a video on it on TikTok. Check that out if you want, blah, blah, blah. I think that he looks more confident than ever from 3, on defense, as a scorer. I think that this is going to make him transition onto a different team extremely well. Why do I say that? Well, we know that he is going to get traded this season. That's what they've said. Maybe they'll keep him, but their relationship's really rocky. He just plays really good as a third option. I don't think that he could be a first option. Obviously, I don't think he thinks that as well. I just think that he's shown that he's willing to shoot some threes, which is what I was kind of complaining about. I think that he needs to be able to space the floor, kind of undersized. He shows that he's able to be a little less lazy on defense, which has been one of my main gripes. He's not a good defender. Not even that he's not a good defender. He just kind of falls asleep on the court. You'll see a lot of people complain about that. He misses reads, very easy reads. He'll just, roll over. And realistically, I think that he's not a person that jumps off of the stat sheet. You have Curry on that team. I don't think that he's supposed to be a person that jumps off the stat sheet. I think that what he does, he's doing very well, and ultimately that's going to recoup some value and not only be good for him, get him a fresh start, but also allow him to bring in some good pieces to the Warriors, maybe help, Steph, try to get another championship. Who knows if he'll get one. Now, the final guy I want to talk in this brief video about is Keyshawn George. Probably my favorite on this list. I think that he has shown amazing progress from last season. I think that he shows that he can be a really efficient scorer in this league. And honestly, I'm showing some clips on the screen right now. I think it was 30 points last game. I believe in this kid. I say kid, he's older than me, blah, blah, but, I think that he's shown that he can also be decent on defense. A lot of the shots that he was getting in this game were kind of standstill three-pointers, which, all right, maybe he can, get a little better at working off the dribble. He's still really young, obviously. But, again, a much-needed bright spot for the Wizards, who ultimately just do not look that good other than him. And I think that he is going to mold into a great player this season. Bit of a quick video for you today. I'm actually going to be, when this video comes out, at the Pistons game. Hopefully I made a video on that as well. If you liked it, subscribe, comment, tell me if you do like this segment. I'll try to do it more often.